Hello, we're here today with Dr. Laura Hopkins. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, about your educational background, where are you from, and such?
Yeah, so I am originally from Cleveland, Ohio, so not too far from here, just north.
A local.
Yes, I am. So educational background, I did my undergraduate degree at Ohio University down in Athens, so just south of here, about an hour and a half. And I studied nutrition and dietetics, and after that, I went right into a coordinated master's in public health program and coordinated with a dietetic internship. So in the nutrition field, that's one route that you take to become a registered dietitian. You have to complete a year-long internship. And I did that at Johns Hopkins University
really cool.
in Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah, so I was out there for a while. And after I graduated from that program, I was out there working for the Johns Hopkins Global Obesity Prevention Center for about a year and a half, 2 years as a research coordinator. So I never really left the academic scene. And then I came back to Ohio and completed my PhD here at Ohio State in the interdisciplinary program in nutrition. So that is my background educational.
That's an interesting route you took. So in terms of that, moving on to the next question, can you tell us a little bit more about specifically the research that you do and you're involved with here?
Yeah. So as you know, I indicated with my educational history, I study and I'm in the fields of nutrition and public health, so more the community nutrition route. And specifically the research that I'm doing here centers around childhood obesity, and particularly the summertime is a window of risk for kids. So we are seeing emerge from the data in the past 10 years or so that kids are gaining an excessive amount of weight during the summer months. So childhood obesity is an issue in the United States and globally. We've known that for a while now, but we're now seeing that the summertime is a window where kids are gaining a lot of weight, which is somewhat counterintuitive. A lot of times when I talk to people about that, they kind of look at me a little funny and they think, it's summertime, kids are running around doing things, they shouldn't be gaining weight. But if you really step back and think about it, kids lose a lot of structure during the summer that they have during the school year. Kids from lower income households lose access to nutritious foods that they get through government programs like the school breakfast and lunch program. So they're losing access to healthy foods. During the summer months, a lot of times kids have unrestricted access to whatever food that they want, so they can kind of go into the pantry whenever they want. We think kids are being physically active during the summer, but in today's age, a lot of times kids are in front of the TV or in front of, video games or things like that. So we're really seeing that summertime is a window where kids are gaining weight. I just talked through a lot of reasons of why we think that's happening, but there's actually no data out there to support why it's happening. We know it is happening, but we don't know why. We have all these great ideas of why it's happening, but that's really what my research focuses on, is trying to figure out why kids are gaining weight during the summer months, and then how can we prevent that from happening.
So switching gears a little bit, what is something in particular that you like about the Columbus area here, and particularly about being at Ohio State? Yeah,
so like I said before, I've never really left the academic area, so I've had my share of experiences at different institutions, some larger, some smaller. I was really drawn to Ohio State for a lot of reasons. One, it is our land-grant institution here in the state of Ohio, which is a major factor into my decision to come here. Just the size of Ohio State, which I know can be daunting, but it also means that we have an incredible amount of resources here. The number of collaborations I've been a part of, or networks that I've created while I'm here, is just incredible. So I can't speak enough to the size and the amount of opportunities that are available here. It's also, and this might be specific to my area, but, I'm in the nutrition world, which is, kind of part of the medical field and in the public health world as well. So the fact that we are a land grant institution, but we also have a major medical center here.
Yes.
Just is a beautiful marriage of all of the areas
Mm-hmm.
of interest of mine. So I was drawn to Ohio State for a lot of reasons, and then also just the advisor I was choosing to work with, just very interested in her work, and the sense of community of the faculty in the department that I'm located. So yeah, I mean, that's what brought me to Ohio State specifically.
Yes.
Columbus is a great area. I mean, on a personal note, I'm from Ohio originally, so
Mm-hmm.
Columbus is right in the middle of Cleveland.
Biased.
Yeah, a little biased. So right in the middle of Cleveland, right, where Cleveland is, where I have family, and then Athens, where I went to school. But, aside from that, it's a great city. I think it's a city where anyone can find their home.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of diversity in activities that are available. Columbus is made up of pockets of just different neighborhoods that each have their own unique character or unique thing about them or activity that you can do in them. So whether you're interested in the arts, we have a great...
The Short North.
Yeah.
Prime example.
Yeah. And, we have a great art museum, and even on campus we have great art performances that are available here. If you're, interested in, physical activity, there's running clubs or things like that throughout the entirety of the city. I just think there's so many things to do here.
That's great to hear. All right. Well, that pretty much sums up our interview.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for sharing everything today. It was very nice of you to come in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all.
Great. Thank you.
Right.